do you describe your music?
Well, it's really based on, primarily on blues, which is what we started playing back in 1968, but also with a little influence from classical music, from jazz, from folk music, and obviously rock music. But it's music that has gone through a lot of evolutions, but right now I would say Jethro Tull is probably still primarily a blues influence group. We're not a blues band, but blues influence. That's the most strong root in our music.
And how do you compare 1970s music to today's?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't compare it. I think that by and large, rock music of the 70s was more inventive. I mean, of the 60s and 70s, that sort of period between, I guess, from the Rolling Stones through to maybe the sort of 74, 75 period, you know, the rock, as it began with R&B and the Rolling Stones through to the kind of progressive rock period, embodying Emerson, Lake and Palmer and Genesis and groups like that. So it was a very inventive period. But by and large, I think the most important groups tended to come from then. We've had a lot of internationally successful groups since then, like The Police, Simple Minds, U2. And they're very good bands and very important bands, but I'm not sure if they will live as long, whether their music will survive as long as perhaps the music of Jimi Hendrix, for example, or the Rolling Stones, or the Beatles.
Now let's say hi to Turkey.
Thank you. Hi, this is Ian Anderson from Jethro Tull. You're watching TRT. Stay tuned.